you big that shit.
Had to switch the swag a little, tired of getting ready on. Had a mob in coalition, but them niggas cat at home. Know these niggas mad as fuck, now the niggas back at home. So I be going harder than that bunk they had me statting on. Keep it gangster by my loan, swear don't need no back at home. Drakey that I'm holding to slow you down like some trazodone. Lurking for the ops, ain't no spurring like in San Antonio. Catch them in the kennel like what's happening, what you standing on. Thorough with that pistol, but without it, niggas panic though. If it ain't in you, then shame. It should be your antidote. Life ain't for you, now switch it just like a channel, bro. Still with the pieces when beef and pull up and vanish, though. Thuggin' since a youngin', remember me when I ran at homes? Still in gang systems and bikes till I advanced the dough. We was deep like roaches, but now I dance alone. I'ma keep this mob shit lit like a Roman candle, bro. Never been a poodle, nigga. Still remain a blue nose. Sliding on these fools with a fully in the dulo. Gotta use your head, if not the top to get chewed on. Every dog ain't your dog, so watch out for the Cujo. Gone niggas speak up on your name, some crucial. Till you run up on them, then they tuck their tail under their culo. Bitch, you'll get smacked, turn your trap into a shooting zone. Goofy ass niggas that get whopped with your Pluto. Instead of playing a hand of death, moving like he's trying to bid. Pillow talking to his bitch, told her over time. We slid. I do dirt all by my lonely cause niggas might snitch. And they'll have you in the kennel on some trite shit. I'm trying to have a game in the vice grip. I'm not the one to do the barking, I'm all bite, bitch. And even if they had me in a tight grip, I still go to jail for my dogs like Mike Dick.
That was one of my homeboys, Smack Turner. He died a few years back. He was found dead in his car. Talent lost, talent gone. R.I.P. You're gone, bro, but never missed.
Ooh, it's Wavy 808. Pay me in full or don't pay me at all.
Yeah. Alright, this what we gonna do. What it is? I know this like I feel 6 times trying to kill this nigga fully up, but look. What's up? He got a great Dodge Durango on the black SRT. Yeah? We got to drop on him, man. Let's do it. Let's go. That's him backing out right there. Let's go, man. Let's go. Shoot, nigga, shoot. That killed him. Check the news. I know that nigga dead. What the fuck? That nigga still living, man. Damn. I saw death like 5-6 times like I'm a super saiyan. I can't die, so I'm up thinking that I'm Superman. Told a bro go flip they block, that's just the mood I'm in. Still in my city on my head like 100 bands. So I'ma buy 100 choppers and some stolen cars. October 7th, them boys tried to kill a superstar. I'm still standing, popping Percocets and Sandy bars. Survived death so many times like I'm a demigod. We on the road, just left Miami, brother cracking cards. My bitches made another 100K off doing fraud. At Green Acres, finna buy my clocks on body parts. Right now, I wanna kill my cousin, I don't got no heart. But I'm come through 6 block fishing, he ain't got no rod. At Green Acres, finna buy my Glocks on body parts. He gave my truck, I let a snake get in my yard. Survived death so many times, I'm a demigod. Supposed to be chillin'. Way in Cali trying to shoot them chickens. I want all them niggas dead, that's why I'm in my feelings. My foot healing with these crutches, I still stand on business. I need them dead before my flight land back in the city. High speed chases, brand new Glock, refuse to throw my glizzy. Smoke got heavy, I ain't running, I ain't leave my city. With this Glock 357, bitch, I feel like Bibby. Way in Pittsburgh, 14 on me like I'm George Pickens. In New York City, talking business just like Russell Simmons. Rest in the trenches, holidays, shit was getting vicious. Public housing for Christmas, we ain't had no chimney. This shit just hit me, broke my heart, bang man. Keep on stealing, promote the violence, but stay in school to all the children. Rule number 1, you musty bitches. Rule number 2, you need money to war with the city. Rule number 3, police grab you, ain't no fucking snitching. Rule number 4, pray to God for this life we living. Cause in the day, you could die, go to penitentiary.
Now, for the God, shit real life.
I'm looking for this new artist that I found out there. This dude, man, dude, I can't believe this stuff. Trying to show this so y'all can see it too. Ah, there he is. There he is. Uno momento. Let me grab that. There we go. Do, 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 do.
I might just call and catch a play. I might just come see you today. You wait, I'm stuck up in my ways. But love it when I'm playing games. That's the only way we get away. We stuck together, you must forever. That's why I cannot go away. I leave you screaming anything. You find a way to keep me in. Make me think you do some magic in it. Hey, like you did it. Yeah. Don't be tripping, I'll be there in a minute. You itty bitty, nah, I'll be there. Be there.
I might just call and catch a play. I might just come see you today. You wait, I'm stuck up in my ways. But love it when I'm playing games. That's the only way we get away. We stuck together, you must forever. That's why I cannot go away. I leave you screaming anything. You find a way to keep me in. some magic in it. Oh no. Hey, like you did it. Yeah. Don't be tripping, I'll be there in a minute. You itty bitty, and I'll be there.
Now, can anybody tell me if that face look and that look looks like it fits that voice? That is crazy. But I think that's talent too. I dropped the link, Truth Finder. Go ahead and hit it, bro. Thank you, Claudia, for letting me know I didn't have an icon. I appreciate that. In the meantime, I'm about to play some more music because I love me some music. Any requests out there? Anybody got anything they want to hear?
Tired of these fake ass nigga wanna shake a nigga hand. If it's up then nigga we can get it. Tired of these fake ass love I be getting. Tired of these hating ass clubs I be hitting. They don't wanna give a nigga credit I be giving. I be crying to myself, they don't know what I be feeling. When I fall back they gon' think a nigga flipping. When a nigga mad they gon' think a nigga tripping. I don't mean no harm, I just gotta keep my digits out in. To my daughter she the only one to listen. I don't trust niggas, they'll kill you on the mission. Yeah I talk to God, what he do, he think I'm tripping. Everybody changed, they ain't hooked in a minute. Brothers locked up, they ain't thugged in a minute. Inside's black, they ain't loved in a minute. Brother died on a nigga smoking wood like a chimney. Pain in my eyes, niggas seeing bloody vision. I don't think the niggas, they be too gang to the listen. Proud of myself, I be on the television. Red run for life, so I'm stuck with that decision. Free LD, that nigga fighting in that prison. The words out their mouth, he gon' die in that prison. Yeah, like real head knife, toss a crime. I'm looking at my nigga like, why we gotta die? Ain't it fucked up, we gotta live just to die. Life goes on, man, that bullshit a lie. But it is what it is, cause I'm stuck until I die. Red wrong broke in that bay, that's a lie. They gonna rob who slide word, they can try. Chopper gon' feed a nigga leg in the thigh. Damn, I done made it out the bay, can't believe it. Nigga fighting over hoes, I done seen it. My old nigga is the ops, can't feel it. Nigga dissing big boogie, I ain't seen it. It's some snake ass niggas, we ain't kill yet. We got brand new bananas, we ain't peel yet. I got that future head at me that I ain't live yet. Cock ass rapper nigga shit, I eat a meal yet. When you broke, don't nobody wanna fuck with you. When you got it, everybody said they stuck with you. If you blind, you get buried in the dust quicker. You my brother, fuck them, it's just us, nigga. Red rum than the people that I trust, nigga. Ain't no second guessing shit is in my gut, nigga. If it's pressure on the pipes, hit a bus, nigga. Down right my temper bad, I'm a boss, nigga. Yeah, them niggas shining hard, they ain't us, nigga. Yeah, them nigga got cars, they ain't us, nigga. Yeah, them nigga got guns, they ain't boss, nigga. All my nigga got kids, but I fuck with them. Red rum, pit bulls, no much, nigga. Niggas changing on that niggas, what the fuck, nigga. Niggas showing off guns just to take pictures. How you take it from a nigga and they ain't with you? Only bitch ass niggas break the code. These niggas so sour, that's a no. Red rum on my score, they on go. Why I give my heart to people that fall? I'm a boss to you niggas. For this body bag, he gon' cost you, little nigga. Standing 10 solid, I ain't walking to you niggas. I been lost, you little niggas.
This song is requested by this dear sweet kind Claudia. Let me go ahead and present this. In my opinion, the greatest rapper in history, Tupac Shakur.
Nobody else. All you other motherfuckers, get out of my business.
Perhaps I was blind to the facts. Stabbed in the back, I couldn't trust my own homies. Just a bunch of dirty facts. Will I succeed? Paranoid from the weed. And hocus pocus, try to focus, but I can't see. And in my mind, I'm a blind man doing time. Look to my future, cause my past is all behind me. Is it a crime to fight for what is mine? Everybody's dying. Tell me what's the use in trying? I've been trapped since birth. Cautious, cause I'm cursed. And fantasies of my family in the hurts. And they say it's the white man I should fear. But it's my own kind doing all the killing here. I can't lie, ain't no love for the other side. Jealousy inside, make them wish I died. Oh my Lord, tell me what I'm living for. Everybody's dropping, got me knocking on heaven's door. And all my memories of seeing brothers bleed. And everybody agrees, but still nobody sees. Recollect your thoughts, don't get caught up in the mix. Cause the media is full of dirty tricks. Only God can judge me. Yeah, baby. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me, and only God can. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Flatline. I hear the doctor standing over me, screaming I can make it. Got a body full of bullet holes, laying here naked still. I can't breathe, something's evil in my IV. Cause every time I breathe, I think they're killing me. I'm having nightmares, homicidal fantasies. I wake up strangling, dangling my bed sheets. I call a nurse cause it hurts to reminisce. How did it come to this? I wish they didn't miss. Somebody help me, tell me where to go from here. Cause even thugs cry, but do the Lord care? Trying to remember, but it hurts. I'm walking through the cemetery, talking to the dirt. I'd rather die like a man than live like a coward. There's a ghetto up in heaven in this hours. Black power is what we scream as we dream in a paranoid state. And our fate is a lifetime I hate. Dear mama, can you save me? And fuck peace, cause the streets got our babies. We gotta eat, no more hesitation. Each and every black male strapped. And they wonder why we suicidal running round strapped. Mr. Police, please try to see that it's a million motherfuckers dressing just like me. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. And only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me.
That would just not kill me, can only make me stronger. I don't see why everybody feel as though they gotta tell me how to live my life. Let me live, man. Let me live.
Pac, I feel ya. Keep serving it on the real. For instance, say a player hating marks out to kill you. Would you be wrong for bucking a nigga to the pavement? He gon' get me first if I don't get him. Who start praying? Ain't no such thing as self-defense in the court of law. So judges, when we get to where we're going, we're in the cross. That's real. Got him, licked him, crept the fuck up on him. Sold a $500,000 tapes. Now everybody want him after talking behind my back like a bitch would. Telling them niggas you could fade the fuck, I wish you would. It be them same motherfuckers in your face that'll rush up in your place to get your safe. Knowing you on that paper chase, grass, glass, big screen and leather couch. My new shit is so pretty, I already sold the key an ounce. Bitch, remember Tupac and Forte? Them same two brothers dodging bullets representing the baby Pac when you was locked down. That's when I'll be around. Start climbing up the truck, so sick, but they try to clown. That's why they ride the bandwagon, still be dragging, telling lies. Don't think I don't see you haters, I know y'all really surprised.
Guess you figure you know me cause I'm a thug that love to hit the late night club, drink and buzz. Been living lavish like a player all day. Now I'm about to floss some more players shit with Forte. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me. That's real. Only God can judge me. 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 Only God can judge me.
Only God, man. That's real. Fuck everybody else, man. Man, look here, man. My only fear of death is coming back to this bitch reincarnated. That's what the homie meant. We about.
All right, you go make me cut that short. True Finder, no doxing in my chat, bro. What's going on?
What's up? It's not doxing, really. It's my docs.
Yeah, even your docs, no doxing, bro.
I just want everyone to know, yeah. Yesterday, I was feeling excited because when I told people I live in a nice big house, no one believed it. Now they believe it. Wankers.
What the hell? What have you been doing the last couple days? What's been your mission for the last couple days? What you been doing?
Well, my mission, it wasn't really nothing that, you know. But yeah, nothing.
Well,
Really.
who's the latest opposition to the UK Truth Finder?
Well, the latest one was Gert. She called the police on me.
Who did?
Gert called the police on me.
Who is that?
Some lady in England.
Oh, so the police actually responded because it's in your neck of the woods?
Nah, it's because I was spamming her backstage. I was flooding it, and she said I was trying to hack her and that. Do you know the spam that I do?
Yeah. You basically open up a bunch of tabs. You know the old school trick. Yeah, I know what you do.
She said I was trying to
and then you spam the shit out of the comment in the private chat. Yeah.
So yeah, and also, you know, she gets doxxed and harassed, but it's because her boyfriend was a pedo.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So what did the police say when they made contact with you, True Finder?
What police?
You said she called the police, so they never made contact?
No, they never. The police said this ain't a crime and they can't do nothing about it. Is this a crime? Is this a crime?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like a crime.
Yeah, they said they don't really care about that. And then she started saying I got his docs, and she was like, can you just contact StreamYards at support at StreamYards.com. They gave her that email to go to, and then the police hanged up on her. Then she rang back, and then she said, I'm gonna keep ringing back. And the police was like, can you stop harassing us?
You think the StreamYards is gonna put a stop to your shenanigans by any chance? I don't.
Nah, StreamYard ain't gonna do shit.
No, I don't think they give a fuck, honestly.
I don't think they realize that they have a weak point there. I think they probably do, but they can't do anything about it.
Okay, so besides this person that called the police on you, who's your other opposition? You know, I've seen quite a few people out here angry at you the last week or so. And I ain't even been watching much YouTube. That's the sad part. Hey, Daria, how you doing? If y'all don't know Daria, I would suggest, you know, she don't go live or anything, but always support her if you see her in the chat. That's a good woman right there. There's not many that can watch the fuck shit and not participate in the fuck shit. You should know all about that, True Finder.
Yeah.
So, how's this Nicolina situation turning out? I heard that you was ops with her. Now you're supposedly piecing it up with her. How's that going?
It's all right, I guess. We're not friends, but I don't have beef with her. There's no point.
Okay. What about the shit show community? Are you beefing with them? I've heard them talking about you lately.
Yeah, well, Nicolina said that she never really called the police on me. She was trolling me.
Okay, so what's going on with you and the shit show guys? What's up with that?
Don't you hang around with them? You should know.
I'm cool with a few of them, yeah, but I'm not cool with all of them, and I'm not in the inner circle and loop of things. Don't want to be neither, to be honest with you. It's a lot of toxicity.
Oh, yeah. Well, the shit show, he thought I was going to get scared when he doxed my Enfield address.
That was funny, bro. I've been walking around telling people about that. Like, you was bragging nobody could get your docs. They had it like in 12 minutes, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious.
I mean, they still don't have my docs. To be honest,
I'm just saying. I told you these people over here is vicious, man. But you know, you can handle it. I've been watching, you know, other than that time that you pulled your thing out on stream, don't do that again, bro. Come on, man. I know you're better than that. You got other ways of getting under people's skin.
Mm. Well, the funny thing is, yeah, is they have to keep searching because they don't have the right one. That's all I can say.
Oh, so you say that's not your ping that was pulled out on the screen?
No, that's not my address. They don't have my address. They really don't.
Oh,
They fail.
come on.
That's
Come
not my
on.
address. I can't afford a house like that.
Come on. I'm not talking about the address that you just shared that I told you don't be sharing in my chat. I'm talking about the one that night on the stream when your ass was like, fuck, they got me.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen your whole mental wordplay. You know, you didn't have to say fuck, they got me out loud. I seen it. I felt it. The tension in the air, bro. Yo, what's up, Riley? So anyway, so yeah, man, you got a war on your hands. You should probably be focused in the right directions and trying to come up with some peace treaty solution, man. Because if not, man, these people about to fuck some shit up. You, boy, true fun. I'm telling you, bro. Bumped into the wrong crowd this time, bro.
No, they ain't gonna do jack shit, man.
I hope not, bro. I mean, shit.
I mean, I want to instigate it. I don't know how to instigate it a bit more because I know they don't have the right address for a fact.
I think you do a pretty good job at instigating things. I don't think you need any help in that section or that department, bro.
Oh, you know what? I might go live to instigate a bit more. Push a few buttons and then wait for the outcome.
Whose buttons you gonna push?
Everyone's buttons. I'm gonna go on call CPS again.
Don't do that, man. Come on, bro. The kid, man. Come on, that's the kids, dog. Don't fuck with the kids, bro.
Well,
there's other ways to push button, man. You've been pushing buttons fine without those type of things, man. You can eliminate those type of things.
No, I'm a joke. I'm not gonna do that, but it's funny because
it triggers them. Even just talking about it, yeah, that's true. But yeah, man, don't ever do that shit, bro. You know, the kids don't deserve this shit, man. Keep that shit to banter, man. Your words hurt them enough. Trust me. Seen it, watched it, heard it.
You know what? I would just call pizzas at Ace's house and plumbers. Much better.
You should mix it up, bro. Like literally, like get their hopes up. Like one time actually pay for the pizza. And then every other time after that, don't pay for the pizza.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, make them think that they got somebody to support them, pay for the pizza, and then don't pay for a bunch of pizzas. Because the second time, they're going to think that pizza's paid for. And they're going to be reaching out for a pizza that they find out they got to come out of pocket for, bro. See, Daria says she'd love some free pizza. And then you can even make it fucking the shit with the pizza that you pay for. Like put anchovies and fucking pineapples and a bunch of weird shit on it that don't make no sense.
Well, you know the thing, you know the thing with them. Every time I make a call, there's only one person that claims that is snitching. Robert, do you think he's actually just snitching?
That what snitching? You gotta be.
Well, snitching about me, being a pest on the internet.
Well, I mean, how is he snitching? I'd have to have more details to know how he's snitching.
He said I doxed him, and he's reporting me for that. Do you think it probably is snitching because he's a little rat boy?
Well, no, that's not really snitching. Well, I'm not gonna say what angle he'd have to come from for it to be a legal thing. Because last time I did that, somebody got hit with a wiretapping charge. But yeah. I mean, he could fuck with you in certain ways, but he'd have to know how to approach it.
As long as you got the right info about me, then you could get me. But You don't. I'll just be honest. You actually don't. But
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know if it could get you at all. I mean, I found when you guys are in the UK, you guys are able to do quite a bit of shit to motherfuckers that's not in the UK, bro. As long as you don't cause harm or a potential situation that could cause harm to somebody. But like I said, man, don't fuck with the kids, bro. Leave the kids out of it. And like if the women ain't a part of the platform, leave the women out of it too, man. Have some kind of morals or values. That way they can't weaponize that shit against you. It really gets on their nerves when they don't have much they can come at you for.
I mean, they still
They
don't.
don't handle that shit.
They still.
Oh shit. My bad, Abe. I just seen you back there. It didn't beep or anything. I apologize.
Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, I apologize. I was on there for like 10 seconds, so you're good.
What's up?
Yeah, I didn't hear the beep though. Talking to True Finder, man, trying to refine his trolling skills here.
No, I hear you, dude. I think you're doing a good job. Hey, you remember Truth Finder when I first kind of encountered you, and then you were doing the Kindmaster editor 911 calls and stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, I caught absolute holy hell from that from all of these guys. So it's, I don't know. I don't know if these guys actually wanted you to keep doing it. Like
Hey,
once they think,
You know,
yeah.
you know what these guys found out after 2 years of me telling them. I told them I live at. I'm not gonna dox myself, but because you know he doesn't want me to dox on his channel, so I'm gonna say Hartford. When I doxed my Hartford address, they never believed it. I was pissed off. That
But
pissed
that's
me.
not the one you're at though, bro.
Huh?
That's the one you was at previously.
Previously, what do you mean?
Come on, man. You know, you don't hang with them UK guys no more, but we know when you moved. You know, you got to think I'm in every sector. I don't just be in this sector with the people that's fucking with you. I ain't gonna give them the info, bro. Don't trip. I never do that. But the thing is, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you play your game. Play your game. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let me mute for a couple seconds. You go ahead and talk to Abe.
Yeah. So.
Well, you're doing good, Exile. Anyway, what's up, dude?
What's up? I was just saying, yeah, they finally realized that I live in a big house.
Well, wasn't it Nicolina that DDoSed you or something on StreamYards or something a couple weeks ago or something like somewhere there, right?
I never got DDoSed.
Well, no, I remember you were somewhere, and I don't know if you were if you were messing around with Katie or who you were talking to or what was I've got to go back and look at the archives, I guess, to find it. But didn't she read it, Nicolina? She read out your IP number or something, didn't she? Your router? Because then she went live and she was talking about it. Remember that?
Oh, wait, never heard it. What did you say again?
Nicolina, you know who she is. So
yeah.
Didn't she get your IP address?
Oh no, she got it from Andrew.
I thought she got it on her own.
No, she got it from Andrew.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. All right. Cool. So no, I agree with Exile. I think if you're going to do pizzas like you did with Rada 2.0 and stuff like that, that's one thing. But yeah, I would not do the CPS thing. You know, that's just I wouldn't do that.
Or the swatting like YouTube in the chat
Right.
is saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that has a lot of panels not wanting to let you up, not wanting to let I mean, how can I say this? You can get on people's nerves, fucking drive them fucking batshit insane, and still have them associate with you on some kind of level versus just being fucking completely for real exiled. You know, it's a such thing as being socially exiled, and then there's a such thing as being shut the fuck out, man. And if you think about it, fucking Prime used to be shut all the way the fuck out, and he's got to work on his behavior some more. They'll shut him completely the fuck out again, man. You don't want that. You have fun over here. You want all your fun thrown away because you did some fuck shit that was unnecessary, bro.
Are you talking about me or Prime?
I'm talking about you and Prime. Both of y'all.
Oh.
What did Prime do? I don't remember. Why is AC mad at him?
Me.
What makes me think he wants to be better, Shift? Because I've known Truthfinder before Truthfinder came to this community, and I've slowly watched him adjust things to a better direction. Believe it or not, the CPS calls and the swatting, he's been known to do some fucking horrible shit beyond that, Shift, before he ever came to this community. The work in progress. Oh yeah, Shift is definitely pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Shift. I was in our panel, it was a couple weeks ago or so, but so anyways, no, you're getting a lot of unwanted attention. I'll give you that, Truthfinder. You are. But
yeah, Truthfinder. Hold on right quick. And I had to step away for a second. What'd you say Andrew and Katie did? What did they do?
Me. Well, Andrew,
I stepped away. They said they want you to address and prove what Andrew and what Katie did.
Prove what Andrew
well,
did.
Obviously, he made an accusation against
He just
someone.
put Grabify. He just got Steph to put Grabify, and that's it. It's not that hard. He doesn't deny it. I clicked the Grabify link.
And Roz wants to know, why did you go after Elizabeth K using her husband who just died and was never on YouTube to start with? See, these are the things that we're talking about, Truthfinder. These are the things you can do without. These aren't trolls. These are like, how can I say it? These sick, sadistic, twisted, psychological fucking warfare that you're committing against people. You're trying to hurt people.
Oh, he's saying prove Steph does meth. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get the paperwork out.
Okay, wait. What is going on?
I'm having a talk with Truthfinder about all the stuff that people hate him for.
You know, when you say I got unwanted attention, it's not.
Raj, you're welcome to come up, brother, if you want to, and to talk to him about this stuff directly.
You know why it's not affecting me? Because I know how weak yous are. You can't get to me. I'm too OG. Even if I'm ducks, I'm still OG, bro.
Can you be OG and not call CPS on anybody?
We'll talk about people's dead ones or SWAT people, bro.
Yeah, that too.
This is
now, you haven't been swatting, have you, lately?
No, he hasn't swatted in a minute,
Okay.
from what I've seen.
All right, good. Because you promised me you wouldn't do that again.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, you're showing us potential to work on your behavior, bro. That's what some of us would like to see.
I mean, I'm not saying any of these guys are innocent because they're not, but I'm just saying, you know, there's like a you have to know your limits, right?
You gotta think there's not many people like me that can look at someone that others look at as the utter garbage of the earth and trash, and see some kind. Hold on, bro, and see some kind of value in them, and see that they may be capable of something else. It's not many people that would actually speak with you like this and give you a chance at all.
That's
Probably
true.
can't
You're
even
right.
count that many on 3 fingers.
I mean, Truthfinder, I'll tell you this, dude. A lot of people are more willing to talk to you than they are to me. The people that don't like me, AC don't like me, but he really doesn't. You know, we don't really bother each other. But it's just that there's a lot more people in the drama side that they want nothing to do with me versus they will talk to you. You know, I'm just saying.
Bye, Shifty.
Look at the chat, bro. There's people leaving the chat because they don't even want to be here because you're on the panel, bro. And that's one of my friends leaving the chat. Somebody I consider a friend in the real life world that I met through this shit. So, I mean, like, bro, come on, man.
I just came up here to say, hey, babe, I didn't realize you were having a therapy session. Are you getting paid?
I mean, it was at first a music session, but then True Finder wanted to come up and talk. And, there's things I want to talk to him about.
Okay.
Yeah. All I wanted to say to everyone is, if you're gonna dox me, at least get the right info. All right.
True Finder. True Finder.
Get the right info, because these ain't got the right info.
All right, bro. Do you think that's the right thing to do, or do you think that you should apologize for the people you swatted, the dead family members you talked about, and all of this stuff?
I'm not apologizing about Elizabeth K. I stand by what I said.
I can't have that.
Why did you get mad at her for? Is it because she goes after Connie?
Sorry, True Finder, but I mean, if you can't apologize for talking about somebody's loved ones that are deceased, bro, fuck that and fuck you, man. Tried to give you a chance, bro. Like even Prime would walk back from some of that shit. Matter of fact, and I know that's not going to do a whole lot, but that account's banned from my studio, bro. So, hey, babe, how's your day going?
My day is going well. Just found out that my friend is being transferred, and the hospital she's being transferred to is 45 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Let's say, don't say the name of the hospital.
No, I don't remember the name of the hospital. So,
you know what? I'm gonna take the high road where True Finder wouldn't. I apologize to anybody out there that was emotionally affected by seeing him on the panel. I just wanted to speak with him because he's walked some shit back in the past, and I was hoping he could walk some of that shit back that's really hurt people. I know they're not going to accept the apology, but right is right, wrong is wrong, and some shit should be apologized for.
You made a good effort there, XL. I think you done good. How you doing, Mrs. XL?
I'm all right. Hello, chat. Hi, guys. I'm doing all right.
It's cool.
A beautiful fucking day out here. Oh my God, it's just gorgeous.
Man, I'm telling you,
I'll tell you what, True Finder, I'll give you another chance when somebody out there tells me that you found Elizabeth K and you apologize to her directly, bro. And then I'll let you back up on that day. But until then, nah, bro.
Yeah, I think it's because he goes after Elizabeth K was targeting Rebel City. Isn't that what did it with him?
I don't know. I didn't catch all that, man. I mean, I didn't even know that he made fun of somebody's deceased loved one. I knew some of that.
I knew sort of it. I just wasn't around to catch it when it happened or anything now. So
yeah, I've been trying to stick around more positive areas lately.
You have, man. I've noticed that with you, and I'm trying to do the same thing myself. I am.
I'm proud of him. But here's the only thing. Here's the only thing. Like I sat there and told him, chaos tends to follow. It's not so much the panel, whether it's positive or negative. It's a lot of the energy that's in the panel. Because, I mean, shit, you can sit there and have a positive live, and then somebody that can be in the chat and not be given that same energy towards the, towards the live. So,
yeah,
but then again, that's just me.
No, I don't think that's just you. I think I agree with you on that. I think it's spot on.
So half the time I like to either be off the internet, or I'm talking to my hubby, or I'm talking to my friend, and man, look, this is how you know I love somebody is whenever I go to the hospital. Because when I say I hate hospitals, oh my God. And I went to the hospital like for 5 days in a row with her, because that's my best friend. So she sat there and she's literally telling me, okay, well, I don't want you to go up there because it's 45 minutes away. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, as soon as I had an address, I'll be up there.
Where do you know? I didn't know that she was out too, bro. Have a good lunch. Hi, Pristine. Yeah, please don't rewind. I had True Finder up here.
Well, I think you
Wait
made a little
for
bit.
it.
I think you made a little bit of progress. Maybe I don't know. I've worked with him before too, and he listens to me. He was listening to you. You know, I mean, you know,
Yeah,
Rome
but
wasn't built in one day, right?
Well, that's what they say, but honestly, I don't know anything that's going on. But what I do know is Pride is a motherfucker, right? So
Yeah.
whenever we're on a live, if it's just you and the person that's on the live that's talking, that's one thing. But we also have to take in consideration there are people from the chat, and people from the chat tend to trigger people. This is why we have trolls. So, I mean, we really can't expect honest emotions, feelings, or opinions whenever, people are still dealing with people that they are either triggered or they're triggered by, regardless of whether they want to admit it or not. So I think that's part of the issue. I think honestly, had it just been like behind the scenes or something like that, we could have got an honest opinion. But while we're up here and then other people are giving their opinion, once again, I don't know what's going on, but when other people are giving their opinion and stuff like this, that's where it can potentially be problematic. Now, I'm not saying that anybody's wrong for calling anybody out. I'm just saying that, for me, being that we know how the internet is, I think that if you're going to call somebody out, it should be done more so on a private level. That way you can honestly get, you know, honest opinions and reasoning for a lot of stuff versus if I'm going to be a troll, if I'm going to be an asshole, I have to go ahead and keep the persona up.
No, I think
So
that's right. You're right, because the heat's not on when you're in a private studio or something like that. You're not live,
exactly.
and it's just it's one-on-one. It's more real.
Exactly.
And trolls trolls get up in the chat and they like to cause problems and all that stuff. Get people fighting. So
I mean, shit. Me and hubby were on another live not too long ago, and the dude came in and tried to troll me, and all I did was laugh at him. Oh my god, that was hilarious. This dude tried to troll me, and then of course he always. I don't
she's talking
understand why
about
people.
Joe Walsh.
Yeah,
Like, loser.
I don't understand why people want to. The first thing they want to do to sit there and try to troll me is to sit there and try to talk about my race. Baby, I done been black all my fucking life. You know what I mean? Ain't shit you can say that I ain't heard, that I ain't got worse from, people that I care for. So, baby, that shit don't bug me. It don't bother me. When I sit there and tell you this man was getting pissed off because I wasn't bothered, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Hats off to Don for handling it properly, though. Don and Squilly are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, people can be so cruel out there, and they get their jollies out of it. I know.
My thing is, I mean, it does. It seems pretty cool from time to time. Yeah. I mean, shit, I made a mistake. I sat there and thought that I couldn't tan. No. I am like 5 different shades of chocolate right now. And I was surprised. I was like, dude, my chest is sitting here looking like a fucking Hershey's bar with fucking caramel in it. My face is looking like a fucking milk chocolate Hershey's bar. My arms are looking fucking dark chocolate. I'm like, what the fuck? When the fuck did I become a fucking rainbow? Like, I got questions. I got questions for my ancestors right now. I have questions. Okay, I thought I was just blackety black. I didn't realize I was blackety black with color in the background. Like, when the fuck did this shit happen?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy because I'm partially colorblind.
Well, you know what? Look, I thought obviously I was too. Cause, well, look, I just sat there and looked in the mirror and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm changing color. No.
Man,
as long as I still get to be black, I'm good though.
When you're around my channels, for some reason, this becomes your channel, so you might as well address your chat. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Oh, hello, chat. How are you guys? I love you all. At least today. I can't promise that I'm gonna like everybody tomorrow. So today I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. So hi, I love you all.
They say man, it's 50-50 or 100. They lied. This shit is more like 98.2%.
Man, it's okay though.
Yeah, it's definitely okay. I chose to share everything with you, including this panel.
Unfortunately, that does mean he shares his shits with me. He shares poops with me and farts and burps and all the other shit that I could do without. But he still shares them with me.
Oh, that's cute. That's nice.
Right?
I think you guys make the perfect couple. You're the right chemistry.
From time to time. From time to time.
Man, I've been watching you guys
What's
grow
going
up.
on, Vic? I found you again. I see that you're associating with some of the old company again, man. That's cool to see.
Hi, Vic. How you doing?
I got
Man, making
Oh,
amends.
it's quick
and
Vic in
shit.
there. Okay, yeah.
So
It's
can I do a little bit of venting on your live, honey?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
Man.
before you do that, I'm going to jump out because I got to go back to work here soon. Lunch is almost
okay.
over. Thanks for letting me up, guys, though, Mr. and Mrs. Exiled.
Not a problem. You're welcome.
And I got one more thing to say. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. I'm Casey Kasem. All right, catch you guys later. Peace.
I like it. I like it.
He
Peace out.
just made me miss the great Casey Kasem. Now I want to hear the top 100 countdown. I'm gonna have to do that one day.
Hold on. So my venting is this woman. Oh my word. I'm just okay. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to my husband, y'all. So I'm gonna sit there and talk like how we really talk on the phone, but I am gonna sit there and leave out names, even though hubby know who I'm talking about. So I'm gonna preference this with this bitch. Okay, that's my preference. So this bitch is sitting here playing nice again, so she can sit there and try to find some place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And then she gonna sit there and say, "Oh, Eliza, can you watch my Nope? Nope. Don't ask me to watch your child. I will have your child going home sitting there talking about some fight the power. I'm say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. And she white as hell. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm. But you're so good with kids. That's because I like my kids. I like my kids. I do. I really like them. I like hanging out with them. I like spending time with them. You need to like your kids. Like, I don't understand. This woman is sitting here and chasing dick. And, bitch, get a vibrator. You could have got a rabbit. Like, for real. Like, get a fucking vibrator. Get your shit together.
Can you afford a rabbit? That's the question.
Well, we both know somebody else can. So,
I just say that tire in the road the other day was wasted.
Oh, dude, no. She came outside, bro. She came outside and she was sitting here looking all mad. I'm sitting here just laughing at her. I sat there and told my friend what the fuck happened. So she sit there and hear me and my friend sitting there laughing. Okay, for all those who don't know, the neighbor or somebody else that's where I'm at, right? The neighbor decided she was gonna get pissed off and she was gonna sit there and speed off in her fucking SUV. How is it that you speed off and you sat there and hit two tires and the whole front end of her car came off, bro? The entire front. First it was the right half, then the whole thing came off. Then she trying to run that over. She's cussing it out. I'm sitting here like, damn, bitch, do you need a hug? Like, what is going on? How the fuck you gonna be mad at your car and then expect it to go ahead and get you from fucking point A to point B? And then she gonna come out. Hold on, then she gonna come out. She gonna look at me and then look at her car. Bitch, I ain't did that to your raggedy ass hoopty. I wish I did, because I would have blew the motherfucker up.
She ain't lying though. The funniest part was watching her teenage son get out the car and try to put the front end back on it like he was building Lego blocks.
Dead ass. And I swear to God, it looked like this motherfucker was trying to play Roblox in real life. That shit was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. And I'm sitting here like, what the whole fuck? So now she done sat there and sped off. Her shit's still off. She ain't put that motherfucker on yet. And she gonna sit there and try to get a fucking attitude because I'm sitting there laughing about the shit. I'm looking her dead in her fucking face. Bitch, I ain't gonna sit there and stop laughing. The motherfucking shit is funny. You don't like it, shit. Buck up. I said, baby, look, I come from the fucking generation that we shit nuck if you buck. If you ain't about that life, then go ahead and keep your little scrawny ass cell phone over there and be mad in your fucking car. Before the rest of that motherfucker break down.
Did your little ass just call somebody else scrawny?
I did.
I'm dead over here.
Like, look, I'm little, But shit, we already know I'm a scrapper, right? So this bitch, all she can do is sit there and holler. Bitch, I will get a cucumber and stick that bitch down your throat and tell you, look, you need practice on sucking dick. Like, don't play with me. Better yet, that bitch got better luck playing the lottery than playing with me. And then she want to sit there and get mad because I sit there and I laugh at her. Like, the shit's funny.
I meant to ask you, is that the same person that owns the pig?
Yep. Yep. Deadass.
Well, I guess you could always ride that pig to work.
Shit.
Motherfucker.
Oh my God. Man, look, I wish that fucking pig was out here. I swear to God, I'll put that bitch on fucking camera. That motherfucker is huge for no fucking reason. Every single time I look at it, I just keep thinking bacon. Look, I don't even like pork, y'all. all I keep thinking is, I can't wait for somebody to sit there and make this motherfucker into bacon.
I'm just saying that motherfucker almost as big as a cow. I could only imagine, since old girl don't take care of it escaping into the wild and reverting back to a huge, gigantic boar about the size of a fucking baby bear. What
right?
the fuck?
Oh no, I told you about the time that there was actually a wild boar that came up, sitting there and trying to hunt this thing. And I think
the motherfucker was so big, the boar couldn't even do anything.
No, the boar was about the same size, and he was fucking patty cake was sitting there fucking running. And look, I'm sorry if y'all have never seen it. There is nothing funnier than sitting there and watching a pig run. Cause I swear to God, it's like the ass cheeks of a little person.
You should have recorded that one for me, because I didn't get to see that one.
Man, I don't know if I still got it or not. I gotta send it to you.
Shit. Oh man.
But no, she was over there. Can you watch my daughter? Nope, absolutely not. Shit, you done sat there and popped out all these motherfucking kids. Nope, that's your job.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'll be FaceTiming with my wife in the morning while she's walking the kids to school, and this motherfucking pig be following them like it's a pet dog or something.
Dude, like my God.
People be pulling over asking my wife if she owns this pig. Like, what the fuck is a black woman gonna do with a pig?
Don't say that, because there's a lot of black people that be sitting there doing all kind of shit over here. And I mean, I'm not one of them, but
from there.
Yeah, right.
That's the excuse.
That shit be fucking hilarious, man. I promise it is fucking hilarious.
We're sticking to the excuse. You ain't not from there.
That's not an excuse. That's straight facts.
I already know when you come back home and we go over there and visit over there. Hey, that's my excuse straight off the plane. I'm not from here.
Man.
Don't approach me with none of this bullshit. No, I don't want to meet your weird ass animal. Like these motherfuckers.
Man, look.
Out there got a different kind. We live in the Midwest, farmland. We're supposed to be known for the different kind of animals. What the fuck are people in Florida doing?
I don't know. Look, since I've been out here, I went to a property where I didn't know that the property owner had horses. I actually had the most beautiful horse. It ran out to me, and I had some chicken in my left hand, and I hurry up and ate the chicken, and then it literally made me pet it on on the face, and I thought that was absolutely beautiful. And because I love horses. So I got home. I had fucking birds. I had what was it? A fucking woodpecker came up, and it was close enough for me to touch it. And then all of a sudden, this fucking pig comes out of no fucking where. This motherfucker sitting here following me. I'm like, what the fuck is it? Like, I said, obviously there is a fucking message for me somewhere, because I ain't never had, okay, cats and dogs. All right, I'm used to. Squirrels, maybe. Okay. Possums, and occasionally, all right. A motherfucking pig and a fucking woodpecker and fucking blue raven, not a blue raven, but a red jay and all kind of shit. This shit is getting kind of weird.
Hi, Shift. I apologize for the true finder.
Wait, no, hold on. Wait. Okay, hold on. Hi.
Hi, beautiful.
Hi. Oh, is my camera on?
No.
All right. I can't handle like all these animals. Like, I just need to focus, because you just added like all sorts of stuff. I
I'm
just need to
telling you.
focus on one.
Like, I'm telling you.
I just need to focus on the pig. Did you dog see a pig named Patty Cake?
Yes, the pig's name is Patty Cake. Yes.
Okay, all right. And this pig, a wild boar tried to fuck this pig?
Yep.
Fish mark?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
And this pig stalks you while you try to take your kids to school.
Yes.
Okay. And you
All
just
of
want to
this-
watch
all
this
of
pig
this is
get turned
true.
into bacon.
Yes.
Okay.
Where's
You
the
were on the mark with
baconator at?
everything.
Maybe you
I'm
can hit the baconator up and he can explain to us how to make this dream happen.
about to say, Shifty, I am so proud of you because you are on target with everything I said. I'm very proud of you.
Is Pristine here because I'm rubbing my eyes? Ugh.
Pristine is here.
Don't tell her. Ugh. Okay, that's all. All right. Now I gotta catch up with the Blue Jays and the Red Barons and the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yellow
Like I've had
Dolphins and
everything
shit. Okay.
try to come out to me and touch, like they've tried to either touch me or they tried to, like let me touch them, or it's been very interesting.
Oh yeah, I mean I heard something about like vibrators on the corner and shit. I don't know. I gotta fucking figure
Oh
out what the hell's happened.
no, what I was saying with that is that this what I was saying with
I
that
don't
is
know. I
that
don't
this
even know if I need
woman,
to know. I don't know if I even need to know.
well no,
You know what I
she's like a
mean?
little angry
I
minion.
don't know.
That's what it is. I said, she's like a little angry minion. And honestly, one of the things that sits there and frustrates ladies is if she's, if she's sexually frustrated. And if that's the case, then go, take care of that.
She needs to get an oil change. Yeah. Oh
Yes.
shit! I gotta take a phone call. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, so yeah.
Yes, love.
What other shit have you witnessed in Florida besides dinosaurs jumping into the water that you guys are supposed to swim in?
Yep.
What else? Let me think.
We've
What else
had
have you told me about? There's been so much weird shit over there.
well, your daughter was trying to have a pet seagull, and
Wait,
yeah,
she was interacting with this seagull.
yeah. So we sat there and we went to the beach and we sat there and took chips out there with us just so they can have a snack and some fresh water. And she was eating I think it was like the sour cream and onion lays. And there was a seagull that came up to her. So of course she's gonna sit there and stick it out like kids do, sitting there saying, "Oh, you want a chip?" This seagull went up, literally took that bitch out of her hand, and then started eating it and flew off. And so then all the other fucking seagulls come down and sit there and try to get them a chip. So then she's sitting here like, "Oh, mom, they like it." So she sits there and starts throwing the fucking chips down everywhere. And they're eating them all up. And I'm sitting here like, can we please not feed the birds? Like, can we not I didn't bring this shit out here for you to feed the birds. It's already bad enough as junk food, and that shit gets expensive after a while, and all y'all want to eat is junk food, but now we're feeding fucking birds too. Like, what the fuck?
You know what they call seagulls in Cali, right?
What?
Air rats.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
They say them things are filthy, nasty, dirty, disgusting birds.
I don't know about all that shit. Them motherfuckers was white as shit. They was pretty, but they will come up here and just like get food. Now, granted, she sat there and let one take it out her hand. It's not like, she was just eating it and it came and snatched it. So she sat there and had her hand out, and like they had an understanding that, it was for her. So I thought it was absolutely adorable. I tried to, I think I got it on video whenever she sat there and threw out the chips and they were eating the rest of them. But I mean, I'm kind of over my daughter sitting here and trying to feed all the fucking animals. Like, this is not Noah's Ark. I'm gonna need you to chill. We are not feeding all the fucking animals, bro.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
taking her to where bears and things of that nature are.
No, because now she'll try to have a fucking pet bear coming home. Shit, it was bad enough on her birthday. We were sitting here and going to the gas station, and she sat there and had a whole fucking cat follow her home.
You ain't never seen that Can I Pet That Dog little girl? She seen a bear, she did the same thing. She like, Can I pet that dog? No, that's not a dog. You can't pet that thing.
Well, you try telling your daughter she can't pet a bear. I mean, I can tell her that. She'll listen to me, but you try it. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
She's gonna sit there and tell you, Daddy, can I have one? I want one, Dad. I mean, I really want one, Dad.
Of course.
Right? Because he's the world's best dad. So of course he's gonna say, yes, you can have a fucking pet bear.
No, I mean, it's gonna have to be a bear with a huge shock collar. I'm gonna have to like put a house generator on the side of its neck, so if it tries to do anything funny, bzz,
You mean
it's dead.
like eat somebody other than
Yeah,
the neighbors?
yeah, things of that nature. You know, there's people that thought they was friends with bears. You know, they got mauled pretty well.
Well, I mean, we can say the same thing about people that thought that tigers were friendly too. I'm
And you
pretty
know
sure
what?
some people know who I'm talking about.
I don't think we'll be getting any bears.
Yeah, you tell that to your daughter. Good luck to you. May the odds ever be in your favor.
All I have to do is give her a false promise, like until the end of eternity.
Yeah, she's smarter than that. She's gonna sit there and say, well, that eternity is gonna end the end of next week.
I could show her this polar bear film that I've seen, like the one where the polar bear was swimming from. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
Oh no, she wants one of those too.
Even after seeing it eat a whole crowd full of people.
Yeah, she still wants one.
Oh, what's wrong with my
You have to
daughter?
remember, honey, this is our daughter. Like she's a little demented, and honestly, that's what I love most about her. But yeah, she still wants one.
I could believe it.
Like I'm
But
sitting here, I'm playing what was the Hogwarts Legacy, and one of my pets is one of those horse-like creatures that you can only see if you've actually experienced death. And she's like, Mom, are they real? Can we really get one? I want one of those, Mom. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, Mom, I'll feed it people and everything.
I'm just saying, people, we are not to blame. This little girl, as soon as she was old enough to form a sentence to ask a question, she asked all kinds of questions about both of her grandmothers and how they died.
Yep. She wanted to know the entire procedure of their death, how they died, why they died. Yeah, everything. Where they were
My youngest
buried.
daughter's morbid.
No, she's not morbid. Morbid is an unhealthy obsession with death. Hers is not what I consider unhealthy. It's just I know that if some shit ever pop off and I ask her to go get a shovel, she's gonna be the one that's gonna happily help Mom dig a hole. That's not exactly unhealthy. It just means that she has a very cooperative heart. I love it.
Babe,
To me,
our
it's not.
daughter is so morbid. I gotta go back and make sure she wasn't born on a Wednesday for the sake of having the wrong namesake.
She was born on a Wednesday.
Oh my God. Explains a lot.
Oh no, you didn't sit there and tell him her favorite song? Will you help me hide a body? Come on, quick and don't delay. We gotta get it out the door. What was it? Out the door and in the hole before it starts to decay or some shit like that. Yeah. Yes, that is her little favorite song.
Where did she learn this shit?
YouTube.
I blame y'all out there. It's your fault, YouTube.
No, don't blame them. Like, look, my daughter's awesome. When she's in school, she's a great freaking kid. She's a great student. She hasn't beaten anybody up recently. You know, she has a lot of friends. It's just there are some that, you know, she's plotting on. That is all.
None of this, all the way to the good grades or any of it, is making me feel any bit better. It is sounding like a serial killer biop already.
Well, just know that if my daughter does become a serial killer, it's gonna be mom that's gonna have to sit there and get rid of the fucking evidence. But that just shows you how much we love our children.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is we're not to blame. She
Daddy
came
will be
out.
the one freaking out, and I'll be the one that's sitting there talking about some bro, you see that bleach right there? Look, you can freak out, that's absolutely fine. Freak out while you're grabbing and handing me the bleach. That's absolutely fine.
She ain't even double digits yet, Prestine.
Not
This
yet.
little girl is not even double digits yet.
She's close, but she's not there yet. But you know what? The whole thing is she's young enough to honestly understand death and understand the importance, you know, the need for it as well as the threat behind it. So, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, these little kids are too young to understand. No, she understands very well.
I'm just saying she can't be a clairvoyant like that little boy off Sixth Sense, because if she says, Daddy, I see dead people, I'm gonna ask her if she hid the weapon.
That's okay, because she would bring that to mom. She wouldn't bring it to you. Ha. Because mom's more awesome. Yep. I said it. Mm-hmm. When it comes to anything like that, yeah, she'd bring that to me.
I'm just saying, yeah, intelligence. See, a serial killer MO all the way. We gotta mold this one so it doesn't happen. No one thing for sure, because how clingy our youngest son is, we're definitely not ever gonna own a hotel.
I did not name him Norman. Cut it out. No, he's a mama's boy until I fully break him of being a mama's boy. But honestly, part of me really doesn't want to break him of that. I love the fact that he loves his mom and that he won't lie to his mom. And right now, I really admire that, because I know that here pretty soon, I'm going to end up losing those days. And I'm going to end up kind of like losing that relationship. So I absolutely love it right now. I love the fact that my son is so vocal, and I love the fact that he's not going to sit there and hide, lie, or shy away from anything. It don't matter whether, you know, who it is that sits there and says something or anything like that. I mean,
I don't know. When I was going through my midlife crisis in my late 30s, at least I
what's
think
a
that's
midlife
what
crisis?
it
Well, you ain't
was.
even in your middle of your life yet. What do you mean?
Well, like I said, at least I think that's what that thing was that I was going through back then. You know, I honestly thought, you know, in my earlier years before then, that my worst thought in life when I was getting older was going to be death. You know, my own death. And then I had these children, and it's like that's my worst fear. You know, where are they going to be? You know,
It'll be fine.
How can I keep them safe? You know, how can I make sure I live to be an old man and make it to heaven before they do? You know.
Well, no, you ain't got to live to be an old man. All you have to do is make sure that you actually teach them skills that they actually need in life. One of the ways you do that, you don't sit there and stifle their voice. You don't stifle their expression. You give them a safe way to be able to express themselves, and you give them a space that is always open and honest on, you know, them being able to express themselves and also be vulnerable with themselves. As long as they have that, and then they can actually have that matured as they get older, you won't really need to worry too terribly much, because by this time they'll know how to protect themselves, shield themselves. They'll know how to, they'll be able to kind of recognize what situations are comfortable to go into versus what they have to put a mask on for. And if they've lived most of their life without a mask, then they're going to be comfortable living authentically versus having to constantly sit there and try to be somebody else that they're not to sit there and appease somebody.
So
So
now,
they'll be fine.
so now I'm approaching my mid 40s, and I find even more stuff like morphing into more things, like looking at the fact of our youngest children, and like, man, that's it. I mean, I'm in almost my mid 40s now. I want to have at least two more kids, but it's like, man, it's unreal.
And you
I
can have a
know, I
side chick.
know, I know. I mean, but the
I ain't
thing
popping
is,
shit else out.
uh, girl, anyway, I ain't no side chick. Ain't gonna be no side chick.
Bro,
Ain't
you
no.
gonna have to have a side chick for that shit. Ain't nobody. I'm not popping shit else out. All that's coming out of my body now is poop and urine. I ain't popping
Anyway,
shit else out.
like I was saying,
Nope.
it's unrealistic though. Wanting two more. It's
Look,
just
hey
like,
y'all, hold on. Okay, chat. This is where we all get to be interactive, right? I'm gonna need y'all to sit there and tell me this man has 8 children. 8, as in ocho, as in the sign of infinity, as in after 7. Okay, this motherfucker here sitting there talking about he wants some more. Can y'all go ahead and give him ways that do not consist of anything coming out of me to go ahead and get to be able to fulfill his dream? Because I'm not having no more fucking kids. He need a side chick. I mean, like, look, if you want to sit there, look, I'll be a great baby mama to that bitch. I swear to God, I'll be a great baby mama. I sit there and rub her belly and everything. Sit there and make sure she got positive music, positive vibes, all that kind of shit. She can have that shit. I ain't popping shit else out, bruh. Not at all. He's sitting there talking about he wants some more. I just sat there and told this motherfucker he need to adopt. He's like, no. Okay. You ain't gonna get no more little motherfucking mini me's running around because look, you are a certain age. I have to have a temperament to sit there and deal with some more of these little motherfuckers. I love them all to death, but anybody who loves their kids is also part of team fuck them kids. And that for me, that's half and half. And I'm not gonna sit there and deal with, my 40s and my 50s going in, especially coming from side team fuck them kids. No, I'm not. Look, I like the ones I got because they're old enough to understand, they're old enough to listen. With them, I don't have to repeat myself too many freaking times. And we already have a understanding. It's a beautiful thing. They're my little homies. They're like little, drunken homies that are like little people. It's great, except for there's no inebriation. So, like, I like them. I ain't trying to have no more. None.
anyway,
Not no C-section.
I know how unrealistic it is. I mean, I'm getting older now. I wouldn't even be able to keep up with them. It's just that's the new fear right now. It's just watching my babies grow up because it's the end of them. It's the end of being able to teach my young ones. After this brood, it's like, damn, no more teaching them how to ride a bike. No more teaching them how to climb a tree or throw a line out in the water and fish out a fish,
Well, see, I think that's where we see things differently because my understanding is even though they're grown, you never stop learning and you never stop being a teacher. And I mean, no, I don't want any more children, but for me, I'm getting close to a time where I know soon I'm going to have grandchildren. So for the craving of still being able to teach and mold and influence, I can do that with my grandbabies. And this way my grandbabies will also remember me. So if anything happens, my memory and my legacy still lives on. But I'm not, like, when I say I'm not wanting to have no more, I'm not wanting to have no more. I got my girls. I got way too many boys trying to get my girls. And I mean, at the end of the day, like, I know I'm going to end up having grandbabies and I'll be able to go ahead and do all the amazing things for them, but I'll also be able to get rest. I'll also be able to have time where it's to myself. I'll also be able to have time where if I don't want to have a whole lot of people, whole lot of different energy, whole lot of, different things under my home or, under me consistently, I can actually have those moments to where I can actually enjoy life. Now, mind you, I'm also enjoying life now, but I would like to be able to be authentically me and not have to wear 1,000 hats. I would love to be able to be Eliza, and I would like to be a wife without exactly having to be a mom, a doctor, a nurse, a teacher, the the housekeeper, the this, without all the other things that come with being a mom. You
Understood.
know, like, I would like to be able to still carry on those roles when it comes to my grandbabies, but at the end of the day,
You could choose to send them home.
exactly. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what, babe? I
So,
love you and thank you for the number of children you have given me. Because look at all these one baby pushers out here. They're only giving away one baby. That damn. You gave me a lot, babe. Thank you.
hold on. I
I'm
gave you a
just
lot,
kidding,
and I'm still
ladies.
small as shit.
I'm just kidding, ladies. I understand even having that one baby is tough.
For some people, yes, but for me, I've had way too damn many, and I'm still small as shit. And then I still get hit on, and people are like, "Ooh, no, I don't want no more. Mm-mm, no." So, I mean, that's my big thing. But I can't wait to be a Gigi as long as it's like 5 years from now.
In all honesty, though, I appreciate any of you ladies out there just to, pushed our future out there and are molding them in the proper direction. Because
Well,
Lord
that's
knows we need a better generation coming up.
I about to say that's a really big shout out because there's too many of these people. Thank you, Pristine. There's too many of these people that literally are just popping out kids for the sake of popping out kids that don't even want them, don't even want to be around them. They'll sit there and put them in front of the damn TV instead of actually interacting with them, talking to them, engaging with them, giving them the love and compassion that they need and everything else. So for those that actually, like I said, I'm very much team fuck them kids, but I love the hell out my kids. I like spending time with them. I like hanging out with them. Do I get overwhelmed from time to time? Absolutely. Every parent does. But, you know, for these parents that be just like, okay, well, you know what? Go watch the TV and I'm going to go ahead and do what I'm going to do. Nah, that's just weird to me.
Boy, 10 years old, Daria, it just started. Oh, it evolves.
Yeah.
It evolves into madness and chaos and drama. Fuck this YouTube shit.
Well, now here, I will go ahead and give you a little secret piece of advice. Some people do it. I don't know how many of them do though. With mine, we also have the youngest two are under double digits. The older ones are damn near grown, if not grown.
Grown, yeah.
So
We're grown.
I mean, I still get a lot of help from my older children, and I also have them engaging with the younger ones enough so that way they're not out to, fuck around and find out. I had one of my teenagers, well, not teenagers now, they're grown, sat there and said, "Well, you know what? We didn't ask to be here." I said, "You sure did, but shit, oh, whenever you got here, I was just trying to fuck your daddy. I was sitting there and trying to suck his dick and see where the fuck that led. I didn't mean to get pregnant either. Shit, we all just stumbled upon this shit." But at the end of the day, I mean, shit, you know what? I made sure that I sat there and did everything I could do for you. And now that same person that made that comment, now he cooks for himself, cleans for himself, can sit there and take care of himself if he actually had to be put in that position. And he's made me proud. So, you know, yes. Yes, very much so. I can definitely see that, Daria. I think you mean fellatio. I mean, I honestly back when I had one son, that shit was fun as hell. Man, look, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I used my kid as the fucking excuse to do all the shit I wanted to do. Fucking go to Worlds of Fun, go to fucking Disney, go to all the fucking cool ass shit, go to fucking Legoland. Go to fucking Walmart, raid the fucking toy section and shit. I think I was sitting there playing with so many fucking toys more than he was, cause I was having fun. Shit, whenever it was down to one kid, and then I was like, oh well, you know what? Let me go ahead and give him a brother. It'd be twice as much fun. Yeah, for some reason, it didn't dawn on me that that was also gonna be twice as much money. I don't know why. I was just looking at the fun aspect of it, but and then they kept multiplying like gremlins.
I'm so done. I'm gonna steal that and take it into the real world, Daria. She said he's such an amazing heart attack inducing human.
Yes, that's facts. That's literally why I sit there and I call my kids. They're my little drunk homies without without actually being drunk or being intoxicated.
Hell yeah.
Because that's what they're gonna ask. They're gonna sit there and ask you everything. They're gonna ask you 1,000 questions. The whole time they supposed to be standing, they lean on everything. They falling half the damn time. They going out playing. They sitting here and they fucking themselves up. And then of course, you supposed to be the doctor, the nurse, the this and that. So you got to fix everything. And then even after you sit there and tell them, well, you know what? Don't go back and do that. Okay, mom, I won't. And then they go back and do that exact same shit. Get fucked up again. It sounds like a drunk person. I promise to do. Except for they're cute and they're funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't understand these parents that like have children and don't want to raise them. It's
Right.
like,
I don't understand that shit.
then they become like piece of shit baby kids, and everybody knows what kind of kids those are. You
Man.
never see those humans that have that unique, genuine characteristics to them. Not this same old kid trying to fit in with all the other kids that their TVs babysit them or the streets babysit them.
Well, I mean, honestly, when it comes to that, you're gonna have that because kids they're gonna want to try to be as much like their friends as possible. That's part of why they're friends. But I mean, as long as they don't stay that way, that's my
That's
main
why
thing.
it's important for the parent to involve themselves with their child. That way you
Yeah,
can feed that positivity and that confidence to be themselves.
exactly. This way, they won't absolutely need to be internet trolls. Yeah, I said it.
Huh? What? What do you
Mm,
mean? All the trolls say I'm not a troll. I'm not a troll. I don't trigger people at all, babe. They never get
yeah,
mad.
yeah. See how easily I triggered him, and I wasn't even talking about him.
They never get mad at me, baby.
We
Never.
don't die, we multiply.
You know what? I wonder if that movie is up for streaming.
No, it's not. I've already looked
Um,
for it. I was actually trying to show it to the kids
I
so they could
missed
sit
it.
there and. But you know what? This is one thing I did learn out of that movie. You remember? Okay, so out of the movie, they had three. Well, Bebe had 3 kids, and then the girl that was supposed to be taking Bebe's kids, she had one. Her like Bebe's kids influenced this little boy so much that this little boy ended up being bad. Like, bruh, I'm sorry, but bullshit is fucking contagious. So I'm just gonna sit there and say, look, if you all know that you guys have good children and you know their friends ain't shit, do more shit with your kids that will kind of inadvertently not allow them to be around a shitty ass friend.
That was like the message of that whole movie, and not to get involved with a woman that ain't even got time for her own children. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because old boy was trying for the kids like a motherfucker.
no, he was trying to get involved with old girl that had that little boy that was real well behaved. He wasn't trying to deal with Bebe. Bebe was the neighbor.
I know, but I'm saying he got involved with her to get close with old girl, which put itself in a situation, and it was kind of a lesson. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, go straight to the source. Don't put yourself in situations to try to get into situations.
No, that's not what happened. And maybe I'm misunderstanding you, baby. That's not what happened. He was literally the old girl he was hollering at was the girl he wanted. He wasn't trying to get with Baby.
I know, but he agreed to watch Baby Kids.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He agreed to take her and her son somewhere. Bebe's kids came along. She said that I can't go nowhere without these kids. And so he was like, well, fuck, come on.
Oh,
That
well,
he
shit.
did, he didn't agree to sit there and take them little bad motherfuckers nowhere.
Fuck that did. That was still a lifelong lesson. Baby, well, she wasn't worth it. She wasn't worth it. She had 3 adopted badass children because her friend didn't want to take care of her own kids.
That is not what fucking happened. Oh my god! You know what? Stop talking about Baby's kids. Your ass can't remember the fucking movie.
I can't. That's why I need to find out where they streaming it so I can rewatch it.
Then don't speak on it if you can't remember it. Oh my word!
Remember them kids was bad as hell. They sunk a pirate ship.
I know they did more than that. They blew the whole. They did more than that. They blew the whole fucking theme park up, bro.
See, I don't even remember that.
And what it was is that old boy's his ex chick or whatever was up there with her friend, and so literally they decided that everybody decided that old girl and his ex and her friend were the ops, so they were sitting there fucking with them after a while, and then they end up blowing the whole fucking theme park up.
See, why he take them kids? That's what I'm saying.
Cause he was sitting there and trying to get some ass from old girl.
He should have rescheduled the date.
Fool, you stupid.
I'm just saying he took Al Qaeda out with him before Al Qaeda was even created.
You know what? I can't with you.
And he bought them motherfucking little badass kids some pizza. Talking about he was gonna come back in the end. Now I do remember that.
He went back for her, but that was only after Baby was there and got their stuff. If you you don't remember that old girl went into Baby's apartment. He sat there and found her in Baby's apartment. Baby ain't had no food, ain't had no water, ain't had nothing for the kids, none of that shit. She literally had just abandoned them. But anywho, that's enough about the movie.
Yeah. So what do you got planned for the day, dear? Exciting.
Actually, so I finished my book. That shit was wild. It was okay. So in the book, old girl was supposed to be sitting there and trying to go for this evil queen, who she believed had sent people out to kill her mom. Come to find out, her mom, she ended up finding out, was like ex-military. And this girl was sitting here and trying to kill off all like the royal bloodlines and shit, because they had sat there and pretty much killed all of her people off. And just to find out that she is actually the last part of the bloodlines that she was supposed to be killing off. She found out that her father, who she thought was dead, because she sat there and thought that he was like a dude that worked at a marketplace or some shit. Come to find out that that was a fake persona that they made about her father. Her father was actually like the fucking prince of the fucking queen and shit. And her grandfather was one of their main military soldiers that at first was pretty much killing off everybody that was just like her. And so like they actually were going to attack her and put her to death, but the grandfather sat there and sacrificed himself, killing his son. And so she pretty much is the last one alive at the end of all of that. So she's a perfect mixture of everything she hates and trying to defend everything that she loves. Now mind you, through this whole battle of sitting there and trying to become military to be able to infiltrate into the military sector to sit there and pretty much poison from the inside out. She ended up having to kill like 3 of her best friends. There was a dude who had a crush on her. She sat there and denied him. So then he tried to like assault her and stuff. Y'all know the word I'm using, but I had to sit there and use assault because we are on YouTube. The other one that starts with an R.
Mhm.
And she ended up like, I think he touched her, and whenever he touched her, she sat there and touched him back with her hand and sat there and had fire going underneath his skin. So it literally like set him on fire from the inside out. Then she found out that she was one of the type of people, I think they were scions, which were supposed to be demigods inadvertently. And yeah, that's literally who they were sitting there and trying to wipe off the planet because, no single person deserves the right to have all this power and be unstoppable and blah, 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 blah. So it was a really, really good book. It was very violent though. And
Well,
it was
good,
very,
Ronan. Long time no see.
huh?
Sorry. Telling Ronan what's up. I ain't seen him in a while.
Oh, hello, Ronan. It was very, very graphic, but it was a really, really good book.
Well, what's the author and the name of the book, man?
The name of the book is Blood Scion, and give me a minute.
Yep, and I'll be RB.
Did y'all hear me? Did y'all hear me? Oh, he said I'll be right back. Well, it is called Blood Scion. It was a really good book, but it was very graphic. So if you like African folklore, a lot of war and violence and graphic details about, all kind of stuff, then yeah, that's a really good book. Hi, Ronan. So the next book I'm going to be reading is going to be TJ and the Orishas. Because why not? I'm actually, for like my next 5 books, I'm reading like Black authors and kind of seeing, as far as fantasy, what they have to offer. And I'm kind of excited, but that one was like, I feel like I should have got some like trigger warnings about that book. Like that book was really, it was heavy. Um, yeah, I read a lot, but whenever I'm having to do stuff, I'll go to Audible and just listen to it, and then I'll be able to, kind of find like the last sentence of the Audible, so I can go, so that I'll be able to find where I am in the book. I prefer the books. I don't like reading stuff that's online per se. So, but yeah, that book was a really, really good book. It's just, baby, look, I really did need some trigger warnings because, whoo. The hardest part for me, I think, is that their military was actually snatching up kids and like they were drafting them at the age of 15. And within a month of training, they were literally killing off a shit ton of the kids. Whoever
Because they didn't meet the quota.
Huh?
Because they didn't meet the quota for the type of warriors they wanted.
Yeah. Like if they couldn't hang, then yeah, they literally put, and here's the worst part about it. They had it was kid on kid. So they would sit there and put kids, they would put them in a pit, sit there and tell them that they had to fight to the death. And, whoever survived, they were the ones that sat there and got to move on to the next step. And if you didn't survive, you just didn't survive. And they had like a month worth of training. And you know what? I still have that book, Ronan. I have that book, and I was actually supposed to read it, I want to say about a year ago.
Oh my
American
god,
Psycho.
the details is way worse than the film scenes. Way worse.
Oh yeah, I know. That's kind of why I wanted to read it, but that was like a couple years ago, and then I kind of was like, I need something a little bit lighter, a little bit happier, not so heavy. And like I said, honestly, this book, I heard great reviews about it, but I did not know it was so heavy. Had I known that, I would have put that on my reading list, but it would have been, you know. So we're back. So, like, let me see. One of the ones I just got.
You just cut out, babe.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. One of the ones I just got done reading was The Fletchling. And that literally is about a 53-year-old vampire who looks like she's a 10-year-old girl. That one needs a trigger warning. Book was good. I love vampire lore, but yeah, that was a little heavy for me. Great book. I'm trying to remember the author's name. The author is the same one that watched Kindred. So if anybody has actually seen that show Kindred, I think it was being streamed, and it was the show Kindred. The person that wrote that, because it was actually a book first, the person that wrote that is also the same author that wrote The Fletchling. So yeah.
So, go ahead. My bad.
No, go ahead, baby.
No, go ahead, baby.
So I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of wondering what TJ and the Orishas is gonna be about, because I'm just hoping it's not as heavy. I mean, I like fantasy shit. So honestly, I have one where I'm gonna be reading stories about some witches and some fae and stuff like that. And then there's another book with where it's pretty much talking about Puerto Rican, like some Puerto Rican shadow hunters, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another book that is Black People and Dragons. And I ain't gonna lie, anything that got dragons, yep, I'm reading. Period. So I like fantasy. I like, a little escape, if you will.
Yeah.
I thought I was more into vampires, but boy, after reading that last book, after reading The Fletchling, nah, bruh, I'm sticking to werewolves.
I don't know. There's always been something about a werewolf that has thrown me off. Like,
What?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the transformation and how disgusting that is, and the fact that they got to repeatedly go through that.
Well, women have fucking periods every fucking month. I mean, shit. Look, if I'm transforming, right, and it's under the fucking full moon, as long as I get both of those out the way at the same fucking time, I'll be all right. That way, I ain't got to deal with that shit for the whole rest of the fucking month. I'm good.
No, I'm cool all the way around. Just let a vampire bite me and be done with it.
No, because you die, bro. Like, you literally have 3 days to, like, come back. Like, if you don't come back, you're dead. You just were food thinking that you were going to come back like a dumbass. Okay, I did love The Stand. I really did. I love The Stand, but that was kind of heavy for me. Well, okay, let me not say that. The parts where you're dealing with the fucking dude with the fucking smiley face, like the weird smiles. Fuck. Mr. something. I can't fucking remember the name. Not the virus. But you know, the people that were more so on the evil side of things, that were, you know, on the beaches beating each other up and just like setting each other on fire and just, you know, like the lack of care, compassion, or concern or humanity, that shit was a lot. But other than that, I really, really, really did like The Stand. Um, it actually started by, if no one knows, The Stand was actually started by, like, I want to say a novella that was something completely different. And I want to say something about, it was like a walk on the beach or some shit like that, to where it was like Captain Trips, which is the name of the virus. Um, you know, Captain Trips had broken out and all this other shit, and you know, it was pretty much an apocalyptic scene where
Me,
people were dead and people literally just didn't care. They didn't have compassion or, you know, the standards for the social standards. So they were able to do what they really wanted to do. And I mean, that's how it started. And then they actually went ahead and wrote a whole book behind it, which I thought was cool.
me too, Control. Me too. And now I can never forget that image in my head that I'd never seen with anything other than my imagination, and I'm totally grossed out.
You know what? Y'all can say that shit if you want to, but honestly, before you sit there and talk too heavy on freaking werewolves, just remember, there were men out here that were literally didn't want to shave their body hair because they thought it made them look hot. That's animalistic to me. So I mean, shit, y'all call yourself a fucking beast. Um, I mean, how many men out there grunt whenever they're sitting there doing their thing? So I mean, like, don't sit there, don't come for werewolves, okay? Don't come for me unless I send for you, okay?
Okay, so your favorite movie in history is Lost Boys. Have you read that book yet?
No.
You haven't? Why wouldn't you read the book then? I'm sure the book's got all kinds of details you
Be-
haven't even dived into.
because it's gonna fuck the movie up for me. Because usually books have subtle differences, and I love the movie so much I want no subtle differences.
The
Um,
book might be way better than the movie.
then why haven't you read the book?
Because
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested in
Not.
reading that book.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't hear you. Speak up. What?
Dean Koontz books are more of my style than.
It wasn't a Stephen King book before you
Yeah,
even
I
say that.
almost said Stephen King, but yeah, that's not Stephen King. I'm just used to you reading Stephen King books.
I love the Firestarter. I actually read that twice. I really liked Little Charlie. Um, what?
Little Charlie.
Yes, Firestarter. That was the
Oh,
little
okay,
girl's
Little
name.
Charlie.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, Randall Flagg. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, so Randall Flagg, he represented the devil. Yes. Um, but yeah, that was his name. Like anybody that was over there on Randall Flagg's, you know, his area or his section and shit, all that shit was just, ooh, you can kind of tell that's heavy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I read The Stand, it kind of reminded me a little bit of um Desperation. It almost had like the same feeling, if that makes any sense. Um, it kind of felt like Desperation for me. Like the book Desperation, not actual, you know, desperation. But yeah, if you read that, that's also a really, really, really good book. Um, well, okay, so in the movie, they all moved to Las Vegas. What it is they were all in, like, they were all scattered and they were drawn to certain areas closer to an upcoming battle. And that's only because, you know, it was quite plain that there were already lines being drawn in the sand on what somebody wanted to do and where they were going to go, and also facing the challenges to get there. It wasn't really just about, you know, if you woke up and you sat there and had a dream to go to Vegas, you just went to Vegas. You had to go through trials and tribulations on the way there. And if you didn't like that shit, you always had the option every step of the way to turn around and go the other way. So it was all about, you know, how bad they wanted to, you know, be on whatever side it was. And you also have to think about it like this: the majority of the people in the world are dead. In your mind, nobody's going to stop you from doing whatever it is you want to do. And it's the whole carefree. If you got to be who you really, really, really wanted to be, no mask, no this, because nobody gave a fuck, right? Then who are you? And what are you willing to do? You have some people who naturally are what people would just consider good people. Now, even the good people, they were not all cookie cutter good people. You know, these were still some that were willing to fight, that were willing to die, that were willing to, you know, do this, kick people out, you know, kind of had the pack mentality. But, you know, if you decided that you wanted to be bad, like let's say your persona was a bad guy, but you really didn't have a stomach to be a bad guy, you would go over there to Vegas and realize this ain't my fucking scene, and then try to sneak out. The only thing is, if you made it to Vegas, and then if you decided it wasn't your scene and you sat there and tried to sneak out, yeah, you get capped before you made it too far. So, I mean, I liked it. But like I said, if you haven't read Desperation from Stephen King, it has the same feeling that The Stand does. That's what they said, you know, whenever it came to restarting civilization, but I don't really think it was that. And the reason I say that is because if you watch the movie or the episodes and shit like that, okay, that's what you would get out of it. But anybody knows when you read the book, you get a lot more detail. And when it came to restarting, I didn't really think it was restarting civilization, and here's the reason why. Supposedly, via the show, all the bad people perished. You know, the good side won, which we know is very, the fucking world is very variations of gray. There is no fucking white and black. It's just fucking variations of gray. So if we have the good side winning, how long would it take until that good side, you know, to certain people in that good side decide to go to the dark side?
You didn't connect that though, baby. How that book was written, if you look at it, Las Vegas and then Boulder, Colorado. If that was like the map flipped upside down and that conspiracy theory that America is where Israel was and Babel and all of that, Vegas would be where the Tower of Babel would have been, and somewhere in Colorado would have been where Israel would have been located.
It would have been Mount Sinai, which is actually where God came down and talked to Moses. Yes,
that's crazy.
It's really not. Like I said, they do little throws in there.
I'm saying what's crazy is when you really look at stuff, you get to see in the inner works of the writer themselves and where they come up with some of these ideals.
No, what's crazy is that this man was drunk as shit, all the way fucked up, and didn't remember writing a whole thick ass fucking novel about his fucking dog. That was crazy, bro. And that motherfucker was good as shit. Literally, Stephen King was actually, he sat there and wrote Carrie, was going to throw Carrie in. Actually, he did throw Carrie in the garbage. His wife had to sit there and get out of the garbage. And he wrote that when he was drunk. And I think he said that he wrote that about two girls that he felt bad for that got made fun of really, really, really bad whenever he was in high school. And how he think that they should have, you know, if they had the power to sit there and you know, get that lick back, how that lick back probably would have been seen as justice, you know, via through his eyes, right? So Yeah, he sat there and said he was on a fucking bender for fucking like 3 days to a fucking week. He was stupid ass drunk, don't even remember writing or none of the shit that he just sat there and said, or any of that shit. He sat there and said whenever he came to, fucking Cujo was right there. He sat there and written a whole book about a fucking dog, and it was a dog that he had whenever he was growing up.
I remember him saying he didn't remember writing Cujo. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was drunk off his ass. Oh yeah, he was gone. And he sat there and said whenever he woke up, Cujo was right there. And then he said that he had some like some openers or some novellas for some other stories.
So tell us how you felt about your first dog without telling us about how you felt about your first dog.
Well, no, it wasn't so much that he made it about a Saint Bernard, which was it was either his first dog or his kids' first dog, but he had already had to sit there and bury this dog because the dog got hit by a car. So he had already had to bury this dog. That shit was in the back of his mind while he was on his fucking bender after dealing with his kids' fucking emotional turmoil over the loss of their fucking pet. And that's what the fuck he came up with.
A killer dog.
Excuse me. That's rude. Cujo was not a fucking killer dog. Now, I'm sorry. I'm Team Cujo. It ain't his fault. Some random bitch and her fucking kid, some random bitch that was sitting there for the fucking streets, and her kid just happened to be on the fucking property. He was doing his fucking job as a fucking dog, and it also ain't his fault that he fucking got rabies. All right.
Hold on. How many bodies did this dog have under his belt?
Hold on. 2, 3, 4 or 5.
Dog was a whole damn serial killer.
He was not.
The mailman, babe. Come on, what the mailman do? He was just trying to drop off the bills. Okay, never mind.
You just said it. He was causing his owner strife. There was another dude that literally was sitting there and came in there, was fighting with the owner. He sat there and did his job as an attack dog. Whenever it came to the little boy, he never hurt his technically his owner was a little boy. He never hurt that little boy. He never hurt him. Hold on. He removed him. Hold on, baby. He removed himself from that little boy because he loved that little boy so much. Because he already knew he was sick. As far as the owner was beating on him. I don't know about you, but if I'm a dog and you beating on me, yeah, you're gonna get this fucking work. Fuck you mean? Like that used to. Side note, I used to sit there and hate when people be like, Eliza, do your dogs bite? Bitch, they got teeth, right? Why the fuck they don't bite me? Like, why the fuck you gonna ask me if they bite? They eat. Fuck you mean? Well, are they gonna bite? Well, I don't know if they're gonna bite you. But I mean, if you're worried about it, then don't touch my fucking dog. But understand, if my dog bites you, I'm with the dog. Fuck you. I said what I said. I stand on that shit. People be like, oh, does your dog bite? Motherfucker, it eats, right? Go ask me if it bite. If nigga it don't bite me, I can say that. Then again, I like my dog and my dog like me. I can't speak for you. You fair game.
Oh, shit started to bite me once when I was putting his ass in his cage when he was in trouble.
Now, was that bite hard? No, but did he still try to bite? Yeah.
Not like he tried to attack me or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm Team Cujo. Everybody that came up there and got that work, they all deserve that shit. I stand by what the fuck I said. Now, here's the thing about Cujo that irritated me about the fucking movie. The movie, they sit there and try to have, oh, this woman and her little boy survived and blah, blah. The only sad thing about the book, in my opinion, was the fact that the little boy had asthma. Or he actually had some kind of breath, something to do with his chest. And I think it was asthma, but it was something to do with his chest. And he ended up dying in the car. That's the only part that I really, really, really found that was sad because the little boy really didn't deserve to die. Had his mama, sat there and did what the fuck she needed to do to make sure that the car was up to par beforehand, that wouldn't happen. But I mean, honestly, she was at a fucking junkyard. Well, it wasn't a junkyard, it was somebody's house, but still, she was at a fucking junkyard. The dog is doing what the fuck the dog is supposed to do, and he's guarding the fucking junkyard.
She
I don't
sent
think
somewhere
Cujo
to
was.
get her car repaired, babe. Wasn't they taking like a cross country trip to see his pops or some shit like that?
Hell no. She was sitting there and she was supposed to be taking him to go to the hospital. That's what she was supposed to be doing.
Oh,
She was sitting there and telling her husband she was doing all this shit, but she was sneaking over to this bum ass dude and sitting there and fucking. And this bummy ass dude, look, he could from what the book said, I guess he gave good pipe twice, and after that the shit was kind of garbage. But I mean, honestly, dude, you're chick for the streets. You're chick for the streets. And the little boy ended up dying. In the movie, the little boy survived and she survived, and you know, they're all hugging and shit. But no, in the book, the little boy died. And then she ended up like being so brokenhearted and raging out, she ended up killing Cujo. And after that, you know, she just had to deal with the fact that, you know, now her car was broken. Everybody that was supposed to sit there and help fix it, which was only one dude. He was the dude abusing the dog. Well, no, I take that back. He wasn't a dude abusing the dog. He was the owner. What is that?
That is my phone notification.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but pretty much everybody else died. She sat there and tried to call her husband and shit. Her husband was like, "Bitch, you for the streets, so you know you're at fault for this," which he was right. You sitting there hoeing around. Now you want to sit there and call me? Nah, bitch. Go and call that motherfucker you was sitting there and getting pipe from. Go call your plumber. And he didn't come through. So I mean, I hate the fact that the little boy was collateral damage, because that broke my heart. But respectfully, I'm very much Team Cujo. Fuck that bitch. Say what I said.
Well, I think I'm gonna play us out with a song and I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get some stuff started for the day.
All right. I love you.
I love you too, baby. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off then. Bye guys. Bye chat. Thank you for letting me ramble.
Yeah, made it out the trenches, this type of life I can't get used to. Number one on YouTube, private dinner in Malibu. Show you how to work your stick, ain't nobody gon' handle you. Put you in a phantom, cause you my little boo. Ready for whatever, I tie up my boots. Everybody going the same route, so I switched on my route. Niggas ain't what they be talking about, so I switched on my crew. Acting like you love me, knowing this flaw, so I'm gon' fake it too. What else am I supposed to do? Aware of my surroundings, don't fuck with y'all, don't come around me. Baby switched up, how that sound? Like a nigga in this feelings. You can't name something I did flaw, I'm a dying breed of the realest. I ain't never worried about another nigga, so in that case I'm the biggest. I've been traveling around the world, my pivot still ain't left the business. She got everything I want, ain't no need to go with these bitches. You can go and have a little fun, ain't gon' trip, baby, I get it. Ain't bullshit in this game, wherever this plane land, I'm the littest nigga there. Turn your back on me, I ain't even care. If you need me, I'm still gon' be there. Tell me how the fuck is this shit fair? Switch on who? I went there, fuck them too, I'm prepared. I run shit, get that clear. Heart broke, can't drop no tears. Was what it is what it is. California breeze, take her out to eat. Stop at a little party, end up at the big house. I can't fuck with Shawty, cause she got a big mouth. Put up in a Rari, hop out like a big dog. Get my shit together, feel like I done took 2 years off. Booking on my schedule, I ain't rich enough to chill out. I watch you turn sour, I still don't know how to feel about it. Majority unfolded, but I'm still solid, I'm still out here. Still don't know how to how to feel about it. Early in the morning talking to Marquise about it. Wondering should I let it go or we beefing about it. Knowing that I go cold on you for weeks about it. And it wasn't even that deep, but that's just how it be with me. I can't lie, she be fucking me good, but girl, you fuck me better. I'm not surprised that you stereotype me to be a little guy. But if I can have a second of your time, try to elevate your mind, we can crush them on every level. I'm telling you, I fell in love with generating revenue. I know they gon' try to push you from the top, so I'm careful. I put niggas under my wing like they my nephew. I'ma give you every piece of game I got when I catch you. I'm just tryna let you feel the breeze with me. Yeah. California breeze, take her out to eat. Stop at a little party, end up at the big house. I can't fuck with Shawty, cause she got a big mouth. Put up in a Rari, hop out like a big dog. Get my shit together, feel like I done took 2 years off. Booking on my schedule, I ain't rich enough to chill out. I watch you turn sour, I still don't know how to feel about it. Majority unfolded, but I'm still solid. No. I'm supposed to be gone, but she where I'm gon' go. Tryna hold it in, I can't let this shit show. It can't be forced, it don't work, let it go. I'm trying to tell you, you act like you know.